Wow. Who's seen that coming? Tszyu gets stopped by Bakhram Murtazaliev. Hopefully I didn't butcher his name. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button as you come on in. Tszyu just got his head beat in. I mean, look, man. In the third round, actually, the onslaught ensued into the third round. But in the second round is when Tszyu got dropped 3 times in the fight. Yeah, man, it's ugly, ugly scene for Tszyu. You know, he was out here ducking smoke. You know, he fought Murtayev. He ran right into a bear. Dude was a monster in there. High work rate, good punch variation, a lot of combinations, and he proven to be the much stronger guy than Tszyu tonight. Wow, what a huge upset! This guy's just pretty soon it's not going to be considered an upset anymore. You know, they say he beat Jack Cokley in Germany, which was truly an upset because beating Cokley in Germany would be hard to do. He went out there and did that, and then he knocked out Tszyu. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button. You come on in. Wow. I mean, we heard Keith Thurman in the crowd, and one would imagine that Keith Thurman is no longer. I think it's safe to say that Keith Thurman is pretty much done. He's on doing the commentary thing now. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button. Tszyu, man, upset tonight on a PBC card. You know, Prime Video. It's not Showtime. It's Prime Time now. Man, wow, they have fallen from what it used to be, man. That arena was small. You know, it was a good fight though. It was some good scraps, but you could definitely tell this is the end of the road for PBC. But regardless of that, Tszyu, man, comeback fight. One may say he shouldn't have took this type of fight, coming off that head slashing from Sebastian, and you know he went in there and got mauled by Muratov. If I he got mauled, he got mauled by dude. Dude is a problem, bro. That dude is a problem. He's gonna be a problem. He got the chin on him. You know, yeah, that dude's gonna be a huge problem at 154 pounds. This is the dude that Jamel Charlo was ducking for a long time. You know, dude was supposed to get his shot a while ago. The IBF. You know, Jamel Charlo had the IBF for years, and he was ducking this dude, and this is why. You know what I'm saying? You see why. You know, Tszyu is one of those fighters where you see why other dudes was getting ducked. You know what I'm saying? This dude was getting ducked, and now we see why. You know. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Tszyu. Wow, I'm shocked. Honestly. I mean, Tszyu is a game fighter. He's a really good fighter. A lot of heart. But it just simply wasn't enough against this dude tonight. This dude's work rate was great. Um, just he's a tough guy, man. He's gonna be really, really tough for anybody at 154 pounds, in my opinion. Not to mention his height, his size. He's gonna be tough. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says, "Bushido box to eternity. We here always." Salute to you, bro. Much love to you. Thank you for the super chat. Salute to Toronto Royalty for the super chat. He says, "Zoo's problem is he makes zero adjustments. Bud would have some problems on his hands, Cheeto, but Bud has fought that style before." Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking the same thing, bro. Bud may have some problems on his hands with this guy. You know what I'm saying? We honest over here. Yeah, this dude is like a fucking problem, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He's kind of awkward. He's fast, right? It's not like he's some big slow motherfucker. He's quick hands, a lot of power, really good chin on him. Yeah, he's gonna be tough, bro. Not to mention Bud is a little bit older. This dude is tough. This dude is tough. This is why Jamel Charlo was ducking this guy, bro. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat. He says, "I see why Jamel Charlo didn't want smoke with Murtayev 3 or 4 years ago. Cool fight. I am shocked by the result. Had Tim winning, bro. Bud coming." Yeah, I had Tim winning too, man. I had Tim winning too. But man, wow, you just never know in boxing what's gonna happen. You know, you just never know what's gonna happen. Tszyu, this is a crushing loss for him, bro. Um, the dude dropped him like 3 or 4 times. kind of just outclassed him too. Like, yeah, it was a thorough beatdown by the hands of Bakhram. A thorough beatdown. You said this is why Boots don't want that 154 smoke. Man, it's the monsters at 54, man. It's the monsters up there, bro. You know what I'm saying? These European dudes, their names hard to pronounce. They some monsters, bro. Murtazaliev. Hey, ma, I see you in the building. You said Boots go to park at 147 for sure. Bro, he ain't going to 54, bro. 54 always been murderers row in boxing, bro. They never had no like super big name dudes, but a lot of them dudes always been tough as fuck, bro. Just think about over the years at 154 pounds, man. 154 pounds always been a murderers row division. It just never was one of the glamour divisions. But it's one of those divisions where you got dudes like a lot of killers in that division, man. And this dude is one of them, man. He beat the shit out of Tszyu, bro. Sebastian Fedora struggled with Tszyu. He struggled. This dude went up in there and just, man, made it, man. Damn, I'm gonna have to watch it again. It was so fast. Wow. I mean, Australia's champions don't last long, man. Australia's like top guys. They don't last at the top long, bro. Jeff Horn. I'm talking about more recent guys. Jeff Horn, George Kambosos. They had their little moments and shit, but it don't last long. That should be short lived as hell. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Tszyu, man, got beat up this weekend, man. That's crazy as hell. He was talking about Turkey and how not everybody do it for the money and all that. I mean, shit, I get it, but I mean, look where you just got beat up at, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got beat up in a school that was built in 1975. It's an auditorium, bro. You got beat up there tonight, and you was doing all this talking and shit, and then you got beat up and shit, bro. And you got beat up pretty bad too. But you know what I noticed too? Tszyu got a lot of love and respect and praise for his heart in the fight, right? I wish this motherfucker would stop with a goddamn alarm. But he got praise for his heart and shit, right, in the ring. He got praise for his heart. But when Devin Haney was getting cheated by Ryan and he kept getting up, nobody gave him credit for having heart and shit. So yeah, I peeped that out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to give, guys like Devin Haney credit for having heart in a fight. But they gave Tim Tszyu a whole bunch of credit from having heart in the fight. But that's neither here nor there. Tim Tszyu definitely has a lot of heart, and we all knew that going into the fight. And I think his heart is the reason why he probably could have lasted at least a little longer if his heart didn't get in the way of the fight. Um, he was standing in front of the dude. He was just so game. You know what I'm saying? He was hurt, wobbly legs. He was still trying to fight the guy. You know, he has a tremendous heart, and yeah, I know his dad was just like, man, yeah, it's time for you to retire, son. Costa Tszyu probably don't want his son boxing in the first place, and he probably seen his son up in there getting beat up on, and he said, yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to come to your fights, boy. This is exactly why I didn't want to come to your fights. See, now I came to your fight since your debut in 2016, and this is what the fuck happens. This is the worst beating of Tszyu's career. One of the worst beatings of the year. Come on, man. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat to sponsor the stream. He says, I would excuse the first knockdown. After the second, Tim should have made some adjustments. He kept fighting him on the inside. Tim got dropped 3 times in round 2. Yeah, man. Yeah, Tim, yeah, I was excused the first knockdown, but he didn't really like gather himself and like just like figure like, okay, this dude's dangerous. I can't sit here and try to bang with this dude. Let me try to use a game plan. Nah, he had no game plan, bro. He had no plan B, no plan C, no plan D. His plan was to go out on his shield if he need be. That's Tim Tszyu, man. And now he got a scar in his head, a V scar on his head, and And now he got a scar on his heart because dude pretty much took it. That dude is tough, man. Bakhram is tough. I'm not even gonna take nothing away. That dude's dangerous. He's a dangerous fighter for sure. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another. Wait. Yeah. Salute to Picasso for a super chat. He says Murtazaliev versus Midramov would be interesting. Definitely. That fight definitely would be interesting. It'll probably be one of those fights. Um, honestly, if you ask me right now, I think oh boy will win, bro. Um, I have a hard time pronouncing these dudes' names. I gotta hear it a few times. Murtazaliev and Bakhram. I like Bakhram. So I think Bakhram beats Midramov in my opinion, just based off what I saw, just based off of styles. I think dude just big and strong. He's quick. He could leap in and out. But it could also be one of those fights that could end up in like a draw or some shit too, like a really close competitive fight. So I don't know, man. But if you made me pick right now, I'll say Bakhram, just because of his style and his work rate and everything else that I've seen tonight against a dangerous Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? A really, really game tough Tszyu. The dude beat the fight out of Tszyu, man. Actually, they just threw in the towel because Tszyu wasn't gonna quit, but he was getting knocked down left and right. You know, it could have been memes all over the internet if Tszyu was one of these assholes in boxing, but Tszyu's gonna get praised as a warrior, and rightfully so. So, yeah, man, crazy, crazy, crazy how boxing works. You know, Tszyu was one of the guys' names that was attached to Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, and getting those fights with those guys, and Keith one-time Thurman, and and this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just never know what happens in boxing, bro. This is why you got to be like, damn, man. You know, sometimes it's the guys you never really heard of or you least expect to go up in there and beat one of the guys that we've been talking about. And this is why you got to take your hat off to guys that stay undefeated for so long and just manage to get through the politics and whatever these fighters go through. When they had their fights and shit. There's a lot of shit that goes on behind the scenes that we're not privy to that they have to overcome, as well as the fight itself. So, yeah, man, it's a lot of shit. And salute to the guys that remain unscathed through this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tszyu got two losses out of nowhere, man. His momentum was just starting. He was just really starting to gain some momentum, and just like that, it just got shot down, just that fast. You said Thurman can beat. Nah, Thurman gets smoked, man. He's too little, too inactive. Salute to 1988 Eagles fan for the super chat. He says once again PBC going down faster. He said PBC going down faster than Lacey Duval and Jada Fire. Keep up the good work, Vegeta. Oh man, that's funny, bro. What's up, Chessie Thomas? I see you in the building. Hey, mom, we ain't gonna talk about that, mom. We'll talk about that later, okay? We ain't gonna talk about that right now. Hey, that Soul Taker name is that's like a video games create a character little title video nickname and shit. The Soul Taker. I didn't even know that was his fucking nickname, bro. I was like, the Soul Taker. That shit sound crazy. I didn't even know that was his what's her name? Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat. He says Murataya's got a dangerous left. Made me shiver. Yeah, dude, he do. Really dangerous, quick left, leaping jabs and shit. Like he's a problem, bro. He's big and he's aggressive and he's strong. He's one of those Russian dudes like Khabib, bro. The Muslim Russian dudes. They different dudes, man. They wrestle bears and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? This dude was fighting in Ramadan. And didn't eat or nothing and beat the shit out of Jack Coldplay and shit, bro. Like, yeah, he's not somebody to underestimate at all. Him, Midramov, these Eastern European dudes, you know what I'm saying? Can't underestimate these guys, man. They come from fighting countries, they fighting people, and they extremely disciplined and shit. So, yeah, you gotta take those guys seriously over there. You said they did Pro Box boy Tszyu dirty, yeah. You said he didn't have enough time to prepare. Yeah, Tszyu is too gutsy, man. I think he was too gutsy for his own good. Maybe he shouldn't have took this type of fight on his fight back. coming off a loss. You know, he should have took a softer touch just to kind of get some things going again, and then you know, hop into a title fight with a dude like Bakhram, who's hungry, who's bloodthirsty, like a lion, like a bear, because he's been getting frozen out when Jamel Charlo was holding the belts. You know, hit that like button for your boy, man. Tszyu, man. He was out on his feet, just all heart. Just all heart, man. 3 rounds of nothing but action. It was a really good, exciting 3 rounds, I'll tell you that. Hella fucking action. Like, if you had a compilation video of the most exciting fights in boxing under like 3 rounds, that's definitely had to be one of them, along, you know, some of the other great ones. Yeah, Tim Tszyu has no like, he kind of got exposed to a degree because he only has one game plan. That's come forward, bro. Come forward. That's it. He don't know nothing else. Nothing else. The fight with Fundora, he probably still could have won it if he had, you know, another tools, some more tools in his repertoire or another game plan. And in this fight, when he got hurt by old boy, or when he felt old boy's power, he should have had another plan to implement to kind of get through the fight until he figured something out. But nah, he's all just come forward, bro. Just no other gears, dog. No other gears. He only had one gear, and it definitely wasn't LA gear. You said Tim forehead was red since the first round. Yeah, he's cursed with the forehead. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna always be a problem now. He got hit in the top of the head of this fight somehow. You know what I'm saying? With a headbutt or whatever the hell, clash of the heads. You know, some type of head situation with him. So that's gonna always be a thing now. His chin got kind of cracked. You know what I'm saying? So we already know how that goes. Once their chin gets cracked like that, it's kind of easier to rock these dudes. So if we see Tim hop in the ring, unless he tightens up his defense, he may start be on wobbly legs quite a bit. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat. He says they already saying Bud. Oh man, bro, here we go. I already know it's gonna come, Hollow Ninja. He said they already saying Bud ducking Murtazaliev. These clowns don't realize that Bud was stripped of the IBF belt at 147, and he has to wait in a long line. That's right. IBF did Bud dirty. They stripped him of the belt. Um, Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Look, it's up to Bud if he wants to go up in the ring with that dude. We gonna have to really talk about it. Y'all know I'm an honest box fan, and I honestly think, just based off of what I seen right now, that dude is a dangerous fighter, and it'll probably be a tough fight for Terrence Crawford. Just based off what I saw just right now, without really thinking too much about it. You said Bakhram versus Lubin is interest too. Yeah, I think Bakhram. I think he kept. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's crushing guys, man. You know what I'm saying? He stopped Jack Holkay. You know what I'm saying? My boy Lara went tooth and nail with that dude. Um, and he stopped old boy during Ramadan without eating and drinking nothing and shit. Like, this dude's something different, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he beat dude in Germany. And then he comes over here and knocks out Tim Tszyu in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? After being frozen out for 4 years, like he was in hibernation or just waiting for his moment to come out. Yeah, he's dangerous, bro. I ain't underestimating this dude. I know better. I can't just say Crawford goes in there and walks through him. It'll be a tricky fight, man. He's quick. He got quick hands. He got a strong left hook. He seems durable. He's big. It's a tough fight. It's a tough fight. But it's looking to me like this is the end of the road for PBC, man. Like, unless they could, you know, because we're hearing rumors that Al Heyman is sick, really sick. Um, you know, it's just not looking good for him. You know, it's just not looking good. You know, this might be the end of the road. You said Crawford has the same reach. That's a dangerous fight, man. It's a dangerous fight. You said Crawford too old for 54. All those dudes under 30. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. We'll talk about it, y'all. We'll talk about it. Right now, fresh off my mind, I'll just say, dude is dangerous, man. He's tough. He's one of those tough Eastern European dudes that I know Crawford wouldn't underestimate. Um, but he's dangerous, bro. He's dangerous. Now, of course, Tszyu is more of a fighter who's a little bit more straightforward. He's there to be hit, and Crawford is a fighter with a vast IQ and skill set. So it's a different fight, but it still could be a dangerous fight. But yeah, you guys. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I guess the next fight we waiting for from the PBC side of things anyway is the Sebastian Fundora and Errol Spence fight. Man, who knows how that shit's gonna play out, bro? Who knows what's gonna happen? Um, I don't know what's gonna happen. Christopher Colbert got stopped earlier this week on Wednesday, actually on Pro Box. I thought it was a pretty bad stoppage, but I think Christopher Colbert is a shot fighter at this point, man. Even at his young age, I think it's kind of just it's just I don't know, man. It's just crazy how shit just happens in boxing. 1 minute Christopher Colbert is one of these dudes, one of the guys that was mentioned amongst Shakur and all them, Devin and all them, and he was around, with that packing, and now he's falling way, way off from since those days, man. Salute to DL87 for the super chat. He says Bakhram has a good catch and shoot game with that left hook. That jab straight right hand looks like prime Kovalev. He kept turning Zoo. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. He's dangerous, bro. It's a dangerous dude. This is why Jamel Charlo was like, nah. This is why Jamel Charlo was like, nah. He gonna have to wait, man. Mm-mm. You said Fundora just 26, Spencer Crawford too old. They getting old, man. They getting old. They are. Spence 35. He probably older than Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Crawford 37. They both got a lot of fights. Spence don't got as well. Spence got a lot of fights too. Especially when you consider the accident and the beatdown from Crawford. That's like 10 beatdowns, and then the accident is like 10. So yeah, Spence is pretty banged up, but we gonna see, man. He got a lot of dog in him, I'm hoping he can get the job done against the Tower of Inferno. But I ain't gonna lie, this dude Bakhram looks really tough at 54, man. For either guy, for either Spence or Crawford, he look like he could be tough, man. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says Mijamov and Murtazaliev are extremely dangerous. These Eastern European fighters are dangerous. Forget resumes. These dudes can beat killers with skills. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like I said, they really disciplined dudes. They come from like fighting type countries. So you just don't underestimate them just because you can't pronounce their name or you never really seen too much of them. Salute to Jay Sonic, man. It's all the way from South Africa. You said the Ram is going to blast Fundora out of there. He getting iced. Yeah, we go talk about it. Now that Bakhram finally got his big moment for us to see him on the stage to where we can kind of see where he kind of match up against some of the other guys. We go definitely talk about it. I think he's tough for anybody just based off his style and everything else. And really, him just beating the shit out of Tszyu like that is pretty crazy. Fundora struggled with Tszyu, bro. Arguably lost the damn fight. In my opinion, it was a split decision. You know what I'm saying? And this dude went up in there and just smoked him. Smoked him like a pack of cools. You said they ain't fucking with Bud? Nah, they not. But we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. We got to see if Canelo go take the fight. Because Bud want big name fights, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Crawford wants to do. 54 will probably be appealing if certain things happen, but I think he just ultimately wants that Canelo fight. He wants to ride it out. You said Spence is losing to Fundora. He got PTSD. I mean, ain't no telling what's gonna happen. I'm hoping he can get it done, but I don't know, man. Fedora's gonna come in that fight really, really. I think Fedora's gonna come in there probably at his best. So, that's a big fight for Sebastian Fedora beating Errol Spence. So, he's gonna really, really bring his A game in that fight. And hopefully, Errol Spence got enough gas in the tank to really get through that one, because that's gonna be tough, bro. That's gonna be tough. Spence gonna have to move his fucking head. Because Fundora, I can guarantee he's going to be trying to use his jab quite a bit. You said Mel a smart man. Yeah, he is. Jamel's smart, bro. He knew what was up. He like, nah. Keep this dude off the radar to where nobody's really talking about him. Nobody can pronounce his name, so they can't really Google search him like that. You know what I'm saying? To keep him, yeah, Jamel Charles Williams, bro. That dude's an absolute monster, bro. That dude's a fucking monster, bro. His work rate is crazy. Yeah. He's hungry, too. Beat the hell out of Tszyu. Wow, man. Damn. It's hard to bounce back from losses like that, too. You know what I'm saying? Losses like that. Unless dude come back testing positive for Ostarine, it's going to be kind of hard to mentally. We're going to have to see how Devin comes back from his beat down, I guess, from Ryan Garcia. We got to see how he mentally kind of comes back from that. But, he says if they're salute to DL87 for the super chat. He says if their names ended with Eve or Bob from Eastern region with a million amateur fights, do not sleep on them. These dudes got skills, experience, and power. Facts, bro. Exactly. You said it best. If their names got Eve or Mauve, yeah. Yeah, don't underestimate them dudes, bro. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They got a whole different level of discipline and everything else, bro. Not to mention they Muslims, so they live in a certain type of lifestyle. They like dedicated, devout Muslims too. Like they, do the whole Ramadan and everything. They don't eat for 30 days and all that. So yeah, these are serious fucking dudes, bro. Who probably don't do none of that, who probably don't have none of the devices or distractions that an average American fighter would have in their country and shit like that, bro. So you can't underestimate these guys over there. Yeah, call them Ram, yeah. What's up, Joseph Bailey? I see you in the building. But yeah, you guys, yeah, we gonna have to talk about it, man. This dude's the Ram is on the scene, man. You know what I'm saying? The Ram is on the scene. He rams his way through Tszyu. He rammed his way through the zoo. Oh man, the Ram has rammed his way through the zoo. Tszyu stopped him in 3 rounds. I wish these police, fire department, whatever it is, they need to hurry the speed on by. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing happening out here. But yeah, Tszyu got rammed by Bakhram. He rammed him through the zoo. And yeah, man, 3 rounds, got beat down. I don't even know if he's gonna ever come back around. His dad showed up for the fight. His second time ever showing up to his son's fight, and yeah, this is probably why Kastazu never showed up to Tszyu's fights. But salute to everybody in the building. Much love to everybody for stopping in. Thank you guys for donating to the dojo today. I love you, Mom. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.